Hi, today we're going to talk about dispositions. We're going to talk about, I'm going to start with the conversation talking about what disposition will help me be a successful teacher. First, I'm going to talk about communication and effective student learning. To me, I feel that children are a product of their environments. And me and us as teachers, we need to always give these kids the best of our abilities, no matter what environment they come from and what area they come from. Because just because they come from a bad neighborhood, that don't mean they're bad kids, or that they need as little help because they're not going to make it just because of the environment they come from, or they're not good enough to get all your attention just because they come from a bad neighborhood. That's not the case. All these kids need to be treated the same. And I'm also going to talk to you about what dispositions I need to work on as me. And me personally, I feel that I need to work on motivation. When I step into a classroom, when I do step into my classrooms, I want to motivate my kids to be the best of their abilities with their personal needs and their own learning. I want them to be the best that they can be. I want to motivate my kids to be themselves and not what we put out there for guidelines and federal lines. I want these kids to always do their best and not be forced to learn in a way that is not fitting to them. Because if we force them to learn in this way, we are never going to get the best from them. Never. How can we get the best from them when we're forcing them to learn in a way that they are not familiar with, or they can't even probably most likely do? And when I go to the classrooms, this is what I always do. I look and observe the kids and see how they behave, and figure out. Me just sit there and look at them and watch what they do and watch how they learn. I don't go in there forcing the learning upon them. I let these kids learn. Some kids learn hands-on. Some kids learn from reading, watching you do it. Like, it's just so many ways that kids can learn. Some learn through music. Some learn through tapping. Some learn through patterns. It's like you have to physically figure out what these kids really need and just not throw it on them like that, because we all want these kids to succeed. Because how can we leave these kids not better than they came to us? And it hurts me every time I do see a kid that leaves in the same way that they came into the classroom. That hurts me because I know all they needed is a different learning style. Even when I wasn't teaching, I was just being the aide. How do communities and effective student learning affect the neighborhoods and you? Gender-wise, it's all a big area, because these areas that these kids grow in, it's like maybe culture-wise, it's like different culture in their environment. Like, that's why I think it is very important to do home visits. Me personally, I am a Head Start teacher, so I do home visits, and I really do get a different feel of the kids when I walk into their homes and see what they are really about and get an understanding of their families and their culture. I really would like it if we could do that even in the big high school and not high school, but early elementary classrooms, kindergartens. Go see the parents, go home, do home visits, get to know their kids' environment, where their living situation is, and get an understanding with the families, get to know the families, have a conversation with the families, all professional. Just all professional, but just don't give the parents and stuff your phone number. Just have a professional conversation with them, and get to know them on a personal level and professional level at the same time, because they are the kid's first teacher. And when it comes to my data and everything, my professional, I go off of that. I think you are never perfect. You always need improvement somewhere. And I do think that it'll help me. I love getting new information. I love being taught different things. So I always look forward to being evaluated because I always want to know what can I work on to get better, because there's always something that anybody can work on. And if it comes with the kids, all that means is that what I'm doing or the way that I think that is helping them learn is not the way, and I just need to think of something else that goes with the type of learning that they need. And that just means we need to fix it up and rearrange some things and figure out what best fits them and what we can do better as a teacher and a professor, a TA, what we can do better to help these kids. Thank you very much. My name is Demetrius Anthony, and this is for my master's class, and I appreciate you listening. Thank you, and have a great day.